Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, the Team of the Season reviews commences with the Liga Santander. So we're going to be taking a look at someone who is extinct on the PlayStation market, but rightfully so, because this card looks unbelievable. As you guys know, in the beginning of this year, his rare gold version was a really good card to use for a large majority of the year. So with the Jong, we're taking a look at someone who is 5'11", medium-high work rates. Right-footed, 4-star skills with a 4-star weak foot. In-game player traits, he has the outside foot shot trait, flare trait, in-game attributes. He's got 92 acceleration with 92 sprint speed. I'm going to be giving him an anchor. Yeah. I don't mind the +2 difference. I know pace is really important in this game, but I don't mind the +2 difference. I think giving him as much defensive stats as possible while giving him some physical to work with the pace, while working with the shooting, passing, and dribbling stats, I think that this card should be phenomenal in game. So that's what we're going to go ahead and give this card, because I think it does make the most sense for him. So let me see if my boy has the anchor. He does. Perfect. We're going to try to get him on full chemistry. Just got to get the right manager in there. Okay, so we switched the Brazilian manager to the Liga Santander. Now he's on full 10 chemistry. So with the boost that he's given, he's going to have 97, 97. Base card stats for shooting, guys, really good. 97, 84, 90 for shot power at 92 volleys with 98 composure. Will definitely make him a card that, in my opinion, can actually be used in the center mid position if you really want to. Yes, he is a medium-high work rate player. You're just going to have to expect for him to be a more defensive-oriented player. But as you guys know, there are some people that actually like to line up with the 3 midfield setup where the middle guy is on stay back while attacking cover center, but they also have another center mid on stay back while attacking, while the other center mid is more attacking oriented, right? So it is definitely a flex that you can work with for sure. With De Jong in game, base card stats for passing is phenomenal as well. Dribbling, definitely very nice as well. The only thing that's a little bit off is the balance, but balance is irrelevant because this card has a unique body type, and the dribbling stats are super high everywhere else, right? So we're working with 96 for reactions, 96 for ball control, dribbling on 95, 98 composure. I don't really think that's going to be presented to be a problem that much, to be honest with you guys. With the rare gold card, it was so obvious to give him a shadow chemistry style, but look at his dribbling stats as it is right now, with the balance being as it is. It didn't matter because of the unique body type, right? So it's a very, very big deal that he does have that for him to be a beast in this game. Base card stats for defending, also very good. For base card stats at 90 minimum is really nice, man, because with the chemistry style, I always tell you guys, I always notice more the base card stats than I do with the improvements, but the improvements is always going to be nice to have, right? And then last but not least, for physical, also has very good physical stats too, with 99 stamina. 99 stamina, my dudes. 90 strength, 85 for aggression, 92 for jumping. This card looks phenomenal. No question, no doubt in my mind that he's going to be a freaking monster. The way that I actually want to line up with this, because of the types of players that I have in this team, is we are going to be using the 4-4-2, and we're going to have De Jong playing next to Patrick Vieira. Alphonso Davies, Kimmich, we'll do this here. And then we'll do Ronaldo Sanchez. The switching in this game is weird sometimes. De Jong is going to go on the left side because he does have the weak foot. Kulusevski, Ronaldo Sanchez, Alphonso Davies. Let me switch Ronaldo Sanchez with Alphonso Davies, and then do that. And then do that. Yes. Very good, very good. All right, cover center for De Jong. The other person's going to be on stay back while attacking with Patrick Vieira. That way we can test out De Jong with his attacking and defensive presence. Cool. Let's go ahead and try him out. His dribbling, guys, like, it's good for a center mid, but it's better to use him as a CDM. It's just that type of card for sure. Finesse shot's actually not that bad for base card stats, to be fair. Yeah, as a center mid, dudes, I wouldn't highly recommend him as a center mid. Like I said, with the medium-high work rates, guys, you don't really want to use cards like this in that area. It's mostly a CDM for sure. He does attack a little bit right there, which is actually kind of nice with the balance instructions. Comes back pretty quickly here, too. Oh, I'm going to sound like a sweaty rat, but is it weird to say I would still give him a shadow chemistry style? I don't really care for the physical boost, man. I'm telling you, for the physical boost, it's not really like a huge concern of mine. It's just being as fast as possible. Just helps with your agility too, you know? Having a player like that's that agile in that CDM area is just... It's going to be sick, man. 4-star weak foot there in those areas is nice. Nice finish. He even does an animation there too. That's good. That's really good. You see his tracking the entire time, so I don't even have the cut pass lane instruction on him because he's playing in this 4-4-2, right? But still does a really good job of staying on the edge of the 18 right there while marking that dude. Oh, good pressure. Couldn't get that second touch right there, though. Oh, if that turn was faster, that would have been so sick. Guys, I would just give him a shadow. I know it's an extra +2 acceleration and sprint speed, but I just don't care for the physical boost. I really don't. Nice switch. Really well weighted too, actually. Oh, solid. Well weighted pass again. Might be able to score that, actually. Nice. Let's go.
It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control.
Oof, that's a crazy exit. Little shield. Yeah, I wanted to try a strike from just like stopping as well. Like no touch, just no momentum, nothing, just shoot right away. Oh! Oh, man. Yeah, guys, I'm using him as an attacking-oriented player, obviously, but I know I've already said this like a billion times, but it's a CDM. Like, you can feel him being a CDM. I feel like he'd be pretty cool to use as a lone CDM or next to somebody else. I do think he's definitely going to be a type of player that you want to use mostly on the right side for sure, you know, strong foot on the strong side. But, you know, 4-2-3-1 and stuff would definitely be nice. Oh! When you get close to the goalkeeper, you could try those types of strikes, but you got to do the extra stuff. You got to go for the extra pass. You got to go for the shot cancel to make the goalie do a reaction stuff. Nice, there we go. Got to work the extra angles, boys. Got to work the extra angles. Oh, I actually thought he hit that. Hey, man, the goalie saved that opportunity, but at least the Jong was actually chilling on the edge of the 18 over there. Not even the edge of the 18, he was inside, actually. Nice, he actually does a shooting animation there, too. It's good. Guys, no word of a lie. I'm not even joking when I say this. I wouldn't mind giving him an engine. Because an engine boosts his balance, agility, and dribbling by a lot. You give him extra 5 acceleration and sprint speed. Some passing stats that are not really like necessary, obviously. But you're already working with some pretty good defensive stats. Because this rare gold card, right? If I give this card a shadow chemistry style, it's not above the 90s, but even if it's not above the 90s, this card lasted for a very long time, okay? And he actually defended really well. So I want to give him a shot with the engine chemistry style in the CDM position this time, because I want to see what he's like defensively. I wonder if he transitions better too, if he dribbles better on the ball, all that good stuff. I want to see. The reason I want to try this out too, guys, is because in the center mid position, I could just feel him mostly being a person that you would use at CDM because of the way that he dribbles, the way that he moves left and right. But I want to see if I can fix that nice little transition speed with him. We're going to be using the 4-3-1-2. Patrick Vieira, we're going to switch to somebody else. Let me just switch Patrick Vieira to somebody else. I'm going to put Buchaguengo there or something. Just so I can get that link there. Bruno would... I mean, Bruno's still pretty cool. He's not on chemistry, though. We'll put Buchaguengo because of De Jong. Okay, so yeah, the way that I'm going to do this now is I'm going to use the 4-3-1-2. I'm going to spread this more, spread that more, press after possession loss with higher width. And then we're going to have him playing like that. Renato Sanchez, Butcher Guango up top with Neymar, Kulusevski. Yeah. Instruction just going to be stay back, cover center. These guys can do whatever they want afterwards. Okay, cool. And he actually scores that. I was like, you know what? Why not? It's the ball roll finesse, baby. I will say right now, guys, that De Jong doesn't feel like 97 acceleration, 97 sprint speed. That I will say. He doesn't feel like he's those two. It's really sad that this game doesn't allow you to not do anything there with Kaká. Like, if you're smart enough to see that spot, you just stop doing stuff with Kaká. And, you know, De Jong would just be through on goal there and be onside. Good possession base, too. Nice, good dribbling there with him. I'm going to call it back to him here, so that way we can kind of build up the play here again. Oh, okay. Bottom right corner, but he hits top right. Okay, guys, so final verdict on De Jong's card. So obviously, with how he performs in game, guys, it's a really, really nice card to get. Like, if you guys were to pack him in some sort of Liga Santander SBC that they do in the future, an 81 plus or whatever SBC that they do, I think you guys are going to enjoy this card a lot. Why are you guys going to enjoy this card a lot? Because he was one of the baby meta cards, right? His rare gold card for a large majority of the year was very good to work with on the Shadow chemistry style. And in my opinion, right, with the way that I would use De Jong, it's two different options for me personally, right? It would either be the engine chemistry style or the Shadow. I think for me, I would probably give him the Shadow. I would want to make him as fast as possible, and I want his defensive stats to essentially be perfect to work with the 5'11 heights, the unique body type, the base card stats for dribbling already being very good, shooting being good, passing being good. With a card like this, guys, for me, he feels mostly like someone that you use in a 2 midfield setup, because you could totally do it with him 100%, or a 3 midfield setup where he's playing as the main CDM. You could totally use him as a center mid, guys, as a right back, as a center back, if you really want to, and he'll perform well for you. But he feels like a CDM, and you're going to notice the performance more out of the card in those areas. Now, for a comparison, for a defensive presence, he offers you a good defensive presence, similar to the rare gold card, right? But he's not going to be on the level of someone like this, right? Patrick Vieira, medium high, 6'4". The tall guys, you kind of notice more of a significant difference with. Like, they have like very unique defensive animations, good interceptions and stuff. They just pops out of nowhere, right? De Jong is not going to feel as good defensively as someone like Patrick Vieira, obviously, but he's still going to offer you a good defensive presence. Again, for a card like this that is mostly going to be on stay back while attacking cover center instructions, guys, if he ever gets into a good area around the edge of the 18-yard box and you just want to shoot with him, right? Like, just look at that finesse shot that I did, the ball roll finesse. He's capable enough of actually hitting them as well. So, yeah, if you guys end up packing him in any of the packs that EA does in the future, I highly, highly recommend using him as a CDM, mostly on the right side. That's where he feels like he belongs the most. I would personally give him a shout out to make him as good as possible with pace and defense. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. We're gonna get on to the other ones. Peace out, my dudes. Love you guys.